And what about adapting? How important do you feel like that is to success? Not just as like we can frame that in the reference of gun training, of being able to adapt to your situation in real time, but I do think that's a life lesson as well. Would you agree?
Yeah, so everything's going to look a certain way. Like we say this in the tactical world. Um, the best laid plans very rarely survive contact with the enemy.
Mhm.
And so you have to understand that you can have in your mind an idea about how this should go. And as you enter into the arena and you start to deal with these obstacles, these barriers, you start to discover that, okay, it's not exactly like that. It doesn't, and I think a lot of times the reason that you experience that is because you did not necessarily have all the knowledge. You didn't have all the information. And as you
Mhm.
start to get this information, you start to adjust your plan. You start to recognize, okay, I need to shift to the left versus going to the right. And but you didn't have that information to begin with. Otherwise, you would have recognized I need to go to the left. So as you kind of start to muddle through a lot of this, you have, I mean, you have a choice. You could try to stay the course and stay on the right side and just head down, keep your feet moving. But if you're willing to at least acknowledge that there might be a different path, there might be a better way, there might be an like something else to consider, that's where that adaptability I think comes in. There's obviously everything has pros and cons. Where I see adaptability is when you run into problems and the problems don't match up with your original plan, you're going to have to either adapt to
Mhm.
the newness, the novelty, or it's the old adage to just get a bigger hammer kind of thing, which I don't
Mhm.
always feel like is ideal.